Being a renewable energy business is a massive advantage, yet people think they cannot beat big companies. Hey, my name is Sam. Today we're going to talk about scaling a local renewable energy business. That'll include solar panel installers, EV charger installers, and go on. So as our research team is always doing the work and doing the research in different communities, forums, and etc., they found a misconception. Local business owners, especially renewable one, we're talking about solar installers, EV charging installers, geo, and so on, had. Here's what they found. The conversation between founders showed us one thing: being worried about big companies and how you can beat them. But before that, let's see who are these big companies that take over the market, as Michael, a founder from the forum, was saying. So big companies, as you know, have a big operation capacity. That means they can take over a huge amount of clients. And for their acquisition process, they usually spend the minimum $5,000 a month for ads, and they get a massive amount of leads. On the other hand, you as a local business owner, you're probably spending about 1 or 2K a month for your ads, and you're getting a lower amount of leads. So that's a front end that everyone sees. Big companies have usually, and small companies have a smaller volume of lead. But here's what we know from working with both big companies and small companies. Usually for local businesses that operate in the right way and run the ads in the right way, the conversion rate from a lead to being a client is usually 5 to 10% more than a big company. The reason why is very simple. The small local businesses are way more accessible to an area. You can easily get in touch, ask for more help, and they're usually flexible on that. And on the other thing, if they mess up anything there in your area, you can just go there and blame it on them. But for big companies, it's not usually like that. You have to fill out a form, wait for a few days, or take a call, and until they put you in their wait list and they send you an electrician or someone who can check up on the problem. And since they have a huge amount of clients and leads, they don't like to customize their plans and services. But having a bigger conversion doesn't mean that you're making more money or your business is way bigger than a big company. So now, besides having a bigger conversion rate, how you can actually scale more efficiently than a huge company does. So now I will talk about 4 things you can do to scale more efficiently as a local business and take advantage of it. And at the end of it, I will open a pitfall that local businesses usually fall in after they scale to a big company. So the first thing we notice that local businesses are doing and is really effective is sponsoring small local teams. So what we often see is that solar panel installers or EV chargers, they go and sponsor a small football club, like a school club or a teenager club, and that will help them to be seen in front of the parents, the homeowner, and that is a good way for being more local. The next thing is participating in local events and bringing value there. You can be a sponsor of the event or offer to be a guest speaker for local chambers of commerce, school, and local energy association. One thing to really pay attention to is that you always have to go to where your audience is. Like if you are only working in commercial, you have to go to commercial trade shows or events. If you offer service to homeowners, then you should be places their kids are or the homeowners are. So the next thing is hosting a workshop yourself. The trick to do it is that you have to find something your customers struggle with that is not your main service, and you create a workshop around it, and that'll be your lead magnet. And once people are there and they interacted with you personally, you know them more, they trust you more, and after that you can offer the main service you offer. That's a good way of running a workshop that is also valuable for them and for you at the end. Now the next one and the last one and the most important one is to create a local community yourself. After events, after workshop, and all we talked about that can be around your business itself. By simply creating a community, now you're bringing people into your community that also trust you. They're in the community, they know what you do, they're nurtured, educated, and now you can move them to being a client. This one really work well for renewable energy companies because we're trying to make an impact in the world, so you can more way easily create a community around it and around your company mission. There are way more ways to be more local, but the things I mentioned is the thing that me and my team noticed that people already are doing, and it's working. So if it is working for other companies, it can work for you as well. Now here's a pitfall to be careful of. The more you grow, the more capacity you need to serve more clients, and that means you're now a big company. What you should instead is simple. Now, let's say I scale up and I want to open another location at a different city. What I have to do, instead of going all on ads on a wider range of audience, I should do all the steps I did for my first local business to the second local business, to the second location. So all I did in the first local community, I have to do it again in the second local community. This will take more time, but this guarantee you're not a big company running out cold clients that have never seen you before and only is trusting you by your ads. There's way more profit in it, the conversion rate will be way higher, and people like you more. If you like more videos like this around renewable energy businesses, make sure to subscribe to our channel, because this is where we specifically dive into renewable energy businesses. And as you can see, all the values are free. You can find playbook, blogs, and everything you need on our page and website. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.